Carer's Caress, the podcast where we explore the highs and lows of caring for a loved one who is suffering from mental health. I'm Alexis, your host, and episode 9 is titled Look Forward, Not Back. According to Collins English Dictionary, delightful means very pleasant, beautiful, charming, or engaging. I say that was a delightful meal, or what a delightful piece of music. Things like, my friend is a delightful person, but my favorite term is, it's delightful how one person stands up for another person. Let's start with a reflection on the power of words. We often associate certain words with positivity, such as delightful. But what happens when that word is used in frustration, like I did last month? I found myself in a situation where I had longed for a reliable internet connection, and I muttered, it would be delightful to have a reliable connection. What started as a simple expression of frustration made me pause and reflect on the irony of the situation. Despite this setback, I realized there were other ways to channel my energy positively. It's a reminder that even in months of frustration, we can find opportunities for growth and resilience. I'm also reminding in this episode that sometimes a small act of courage and kindness can help make a big difference in someone else's life. Thinking on this takes me back to school, where a moment of vulnerability had turned into a lesson on empathy and standing up for others. I remember that I was the shy kid, often the target of teasing. One afternoon, sitting on the school's oval, I found myself being ridiculed because of my new haircut. As the teasing escalated, I remained silent, hoping that it would pass. Then unexpectedly, a classmate stepped in and demanded that the bullies leave me alone. Though her intervention didn't stop the hurtful words entirely, it made an impact on me. The importance of speaking up for others and showing kindness, even to those we may not know well. That classmate who stood up for me not only changed the course of that afternoon, but had become a long-life friend, and together we navigated the ups and downs of primary school. Her support shaped my understanding of empathy and compassion. What I took away from this experience was we can find resilience in the face of frustration. Each act of kindness has the power to make a difference. Who's familiar with that saying, do you want the good news or the bad news? When asked this by my mother, I always said, the bad, because then at least I could feel better after hearing the good news. Here goes. Bad news. Apologies for this episode taking a while. The good news. I've been studying and revisiting my novel writing, and I thank all of you for your support and encouragement. Please remember to not only look out for one another, but look out for yourself and stay positive. And as much as possible, keep looking forward, not back. Alexis. I'd like to share a poem with you that I wrote in 2015. It was inspired by my partner and presented to him on our 7th wedding anniversary. A journey begins. All our yesterdays, tomorrows and todays turn out unique in each one's individual ways. The sun is always out, yet the cool weather hangs about. In these times, it's nice to know our friends are near, for snuggling up, leaning on, or perhaps a listening ear. Ever wondered about the reason or the rhyme? Our questions to a solution we've looked over twice or even once before. There's always new paths waiting for us to explore. Friends may join us along our journey, together learning how, why, and when. We may return late or arrive early, but our trip won't end. You'll discover one gate opens to many, so join us friends as we enter to explore our yesterdays, tomorrows and todays, for now and evermore. That's all for today's episode of Looking Forward, Not Back. Next episode, I'll continue to explore the transformative power of compassion in our world. Until then, remember to spread kindness wherever you go. Thanks for listening.